Well, damn. Okay, so this is crazy. So if you don't know, if you haven't been following all this stuff about Jonathan Majors and him being charged with these crimes that he's been with his like girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, sorry, Jabari Parker, I believe her name is. He was just found guilty of a few charges, and he has been fired as Kang by Marvel. So we're gonna like look into this a little more because this is kind of crazy. Because you've been following, because from everything I've seen about it, I don't think bro should have been charged at all, to be honest with you. Granted, there's some shit that makes them both look not the best, but everything that I've seen, I don't think you need to be charged with. Like they said, he could be serving a year in prison. Anyway, I'm gonna be reading this. I'm gonna read part of this article. Per the Hollywood Reporter, Majors was convicted by a New York judge on December 18th for the third-degree reckless assault and harassment following a 4-hour deliberation by a 6-person jury over 3 days, accompanied by his attorney and family, as well as a fellow actor and girlfriend Megan Good. He was informed that his sentencing hearing will be on February 6, 2024. Majors faces up to 1 year in prison for the charges. However, Majors was found not guilty on 2 other charges stemming from the incident with Jabari, as he was deemed innocent of third-degree intentional assault and second-degree aggravated harassment. Okay, so I found this TikTok that seems like it's going to be talking about what's happening with the trial and everything that happened with this whole case and everything. What he's been found, what the charges he's been found guilty mean, and what he's been found innocent of mean also. So I'm gonna turn that on and see. Shout out to I don't even know what the dude's name is. Social Detail. Here, I'm gonna put it on the screen. Shout out to Social Detail. He's I guess he's been kind of covering it, whatever. But I was just gonna check this video. It's my first time watching it, and we're just kind of see what's going on with all this, bro. Because this is crazy. Because before I get into this, I also saw some stuff where they said the Kang Dynasty movie about the Avengers 5, Kang Dynasty, is not even titled that anymore. They're not. I don't think they're going to try to replace, like recast him. I think they're just going to try to move on to like Doctor Doom or something like that, or a different type of big bads for the MCU going forward, which is crazy, bro. Which I feel like it would be pretty easy to recast Kang. Well, let's get into this. Let's get into this video.
Jonathan Majors has been found guilty by the jury on 2 of the 4 counts. Let's go through each charge, and I'll tell you why they found him guilty or not in each one. Also, shout out to Danny Does Law on Twitter, X. She's been keeping us up to date with everything in the court. She was in there for everything, and she's done an amazing job. On the first charge, assault in the 3rd degree with intent to cause physical injury, not guilty. This charge, I think, was mostly referencing to the fact that she said she got punched in the back of the ear. So they're definitely saying Jonathan is not guilty of causing this gash.
So I saw some, because like granted I haven't been like deeply following. I'm just kind of seeing what's been going on with like the Twitter and everything, certain stuff. I've seen stuff that said that she said that he didn't like hit her on the stand, which is crazy. Because another thing I saw was basically because they showed, I saw a video on Twitter about, it's like a lawyer or whatever, some people who be like in like an actual person involved with stuff like that. They showed what the jury saw of the amount of evidence, and it was basically the only thing that they could have saw that would have said that like he like assaulted her in a type of way when he was trying to throw her in the car, I guess, which she got out right away and then started chasing him. Like he tried to run away from the situation. She started chasing him. So I don't know what. I don't know, bro. It's just crazy, bro.
What it looks like. This could have been really bad if they found him guilty for this, because then the Disney thing would have definitely been done. That's just not what happened with the testimony.
Also, they fired bro mad. They fired bro mad quick.
Grace was the aggressor. She said she was the aggressor, and he heard her hit him. Now we go to one of the major problems that I think are in this case, which is the jury. And I told you a few videos ago, and I mentioned it every video, there was one jury member for sure that is causing problems, because everybody has to say not guilty for it to be not guilty. I ended up being right, and this number 1 juror was the 4th actually who spoke for all the jury and said the words guilty before they could even finish reading out the 2nd charge. Couldn't wait to say guilty, Just so excited to give him the guilty on the one that you know is going to take him down.
Okay, this lawyer or whoever, law and policy, whatever, later on Twitter says, my gut never fails me. 1 and 3 were definitely the problem. 1, 4-person said guilty before they could even finish reading the second charge, and then giggled when she had to repeat herself because he hadn't finished. That's wild too. So I know I'm not like super big into like law stuff. I know there's something like he can get this like appealed, and I guess it's like looked at again where like he get like a second opinion type of thing, and that's probably what he's going to do, because I highly doubt he's going to like go to prison or anything for this. So, but it's still crazy that he lost. Like, bro, he was at the height.
She giggled when she had to repeat herself.
I ain't never seen him like
he didn't finish
get so high and fall off so
fast.
Can you
just
like,
wait till I'm finished? What do you think that little giggle laugh means, huh? She said guilty. Oh, I'm sorry. Guilty. She was so excited to say guilty, she could not hold it. That's disgusting.
It's just crazy, bro.
After everything you saw, you still want to take him down because he was
on
a
fire
successful black man and she was a poor woman crying on the stand. This one, I did not expect
successful he
because
was
this charge
all
in
this,
its definition explains
and then just all this to just happen like
it
that.
occurs
Gone
when
like
someone
that is
inflicts
crazy.
Physical injury, a bodily impairment, or substantial pain on another person. In everything you saw, you still wanted to take him down because he was a successful black man and she was a poor woman crying on the stand. This one, I did not expect it because this charge in its definition explains this. Okay. It occurs when someone inflicts physical injury, a bodily impairment, or substantial pain on another person. Because Grace aggressively took his phone away from him, we know that Jonathan, the facts of the case are, got his phone back. So the question is, how did he get his phone back? He had to pry it out of her hands. So basically, they're agreeing that he caused her this finger injury. She didn't just hand it to him. So what this is telling you is if your girlfriend ever snatches your phone, just ask for it politely back and tell her, please, I would prefer to hand it to me. I do not want to take it from you, even though it's my property, and commit.
So with that part of it, I saw some stuff that said like she saw like another girl texting him on his phone, which she has a right to be upset about that if they're like dating, he's like cheating on her or whatever. But she shouldn't be like taking shit from the nigga and then he snatches his phone back. I don't think that makes it so like that he, I don't know, if he like, that's just, and then on your finger, it's not like he like, it's not like he grabbed her finger and was just like, I'd lie. I think he probably just grabbed his phone back and then, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. And then if you go by what the driver was saying, they said that she was hitting him and she was the aggressor and all that type of stuff. I don't know. That's just wild to me. Like he going to prison over a year for that is what y'all like. Yeah, he's like, come on, bro.
Third-degree assault by grabbing my.
And I'm not even saying that maybe if Marvel didn't want to like mess with him because it's just too much drama or whatever. I mean, I guess they could do that, but it's just like, damn, bro. It's just like, damn.
It's like saying someone took your wallet and you physically forced it back from them, took it from them after they tried to take your wallet, and you get arrested for it. It's ridiculous. It doesn't matter that you weren't the aggressor. It doesn't matter that she scratched your arm and scratched your face and we got pictures to prove that she assaulted you. It doesn't matter that you avoided escalation and you ran away. It doesn't matter that she chased you down the block like this is a horror movie and you're one of her victims. The jury also seemed to forget that the person that she was with all night did not notice any injuries and was holding her hand and was hugging her. And she was grabbing tequila shots. And she was signing receipts with Jonathan Major's credit cards. And she probably hired her lawyers off this American Express card with Jonathan's name on it. Okay, I made that last part up. So regardless of that, you believe that he caused her this finger fracture, which could have been done if she punched the wall, if she gripped something wrong,
also,
if she, slammed her.
So she like passed out in his apartment, like, cause she like got drunk, took some pills, or whatever. Who's to say when she like passed out, was she already on the floor? Did she like blackout, pass out, fall out, like just maybe done it when she was drunk and doesn't remember what happened or something? Like it could have been anything. That's just, I don't know.
Her hand in a car door. It could have been anything. On the next charge, aggravated assault in the second degree, not guilty. We know that he didn't intentionally do that. And then harassment in the second degree, guilty. We knew this one would be guilty.
Harassment in the second degree. Let's see what that is. A person is guilty of harassment in the second degree when, with intent to harass, annoy, or alarm another person, he or she strikes, shoves, kicks, or otherwise subjects such other person to physical contact or attempts or threatens to do the same. Okay, so that could be him throwing her in the car, I guess, maybe?
In the beginning, we've said it for a couple videos because the fact of the matter is he put her back into the car when she was trying to aggressively come out to him. If he just hopped out the car and immediately started running like he stole something,
still not nothing. I don't know. That's kind of weak.
And
that's
it's sad
weak.
that you cannot consider that Grace being the aggressor over and over again, chasing him down for blocks and everything, calling him, texting him, wanting him back. It's clear as day, even attempting to offer yourself to convince him to come over to see you. If he would believe that he caused any type of pain, assault, or any type of fight,
like text messages that they have between them and stuff.
Why would he call the police on himself?
And him,
he did not expect to get arrested. Even when they got here, he told the cops, we had a fight last night. She was angry with me. She caught me cheating. She sent me these messages. She's going to do something to herself. So why would he do all this? Why would he say all this? If he thought there was a chance of him getting arrested, he didn't think there was a chance because he didn't think he hurt her, because he didn't put his hands on her. He just got his property back. That's it. Even after the cops charged her with assault, the DA dropped the charges. It gave her immunity if you came back to the States to testify against him. Because why?
That's
the
crazy.
DA doesn't want her.
That's crazy,
Some girl from London who doesn't even live here. You know who she wants on her resume? I took down a successful black actor, one of the biggest in Hollywood. Now she could look all tough. Even celebrities don't get any leeway. But you made this case 10 times bigger than it would be for any average person anyway. Nobody would probably even get arrested for this. You snatched your phone back, that's it. This still looks good for Jonathan in the eyes of Disney because realistically,
I don't know about that, bro.
He didn't get
this must have been
guilty
before
of
he.
the most
This must have been before he got
charges,
fired.
punching her.
This
He had
video.
no intent to cause
They fired that
harm,
nigga
and
like
that's been
an
clear
hour after.
by what the jury has stated. I think depending on sentencing, which is February 6th, will determine whether or not Disney keeps him. If he has to do any jail time,
Bro, the way I found out,
I would find that
this video,
to be
this
unbelievably ridiculous.
Yeah.
Then I think they'll
If he goes to prison for this, that's really
but that's
crazy.
impossible. He's gonna get like some community service and like 6 months probation. Nothing. It's gonna be a slap
Okay,
on
I
the
think
wrist.
this
It's
video
gonna
is
be
pretty
nothing.
much over.
If that's the case,
Definitely made before that video came out, bro. Oh yeah, the way I found out about this, like that he got like let go. So I was like, I'm just chilling here. I'm just watching a YouTube video. Shout out to the video I was about to watch was Kristen Harloff, his channel. So like before so he was about to go live, in the thumbnail of his video was something else, and then I clicked on the video because he was about to go live, but I was just waiting, like, you click a video, you can wait. So but when I clicked on the video, the thumbnail changed. It was like Jonathan Majors was on it, and I was like, why is he on it? It don't got nothing to do with what the topic is, like in the title, the description of the title. And then I like paid attention more, and I said he was found guilty, and I was like, nah. And I looked on Twitter, yeah, he was found guilty and everything. That was and everything like that. And then like an hour later, during the live, because I was watching them talk about it, an hour later he was fired. The other thing I don't like about the whole headlines, bro, is like they just say guilty. Now, when I thought they said he was guilty, I thought he was guilty of like everything, because I just saw the headline that said he was guilty. I thought they found him guilty of like everything, and I was like, there's no way. Oh, that's crazy. But no, he's only guilty of those 2 charges. Marvel still let him go. I think they just wanted to they already got enough stuff dealing with all their Marvel, some of their Marvel stuff ain't been hitting like it's supposed to be, which is gonna be kind of weird because what they gonna do with the whole TVA and all that? I don't think they need to. I really don't think they need to move on from Kang and just Doctor Doom, but because I don't know. But I do think that they could recast him for real. I really do. I do think they could recast him. People have been saying John Boyega, but I did see. I saw something that said he didn't want to do it on Twitter. What else? I think my boy Damien Idris, my boy Franklin Saint could. I think he'd do a very good job with that. I think he would kill that. But at the same time, I don't know if niggas would want to do it, bro. I don't know. It's just sad to see. Regardless of if regardless, it's just sad to see that he was just at the height of just everything, the height of the world, top of the world, and just like that, I think it was not all that shit was taken away from him, bro. Whether you think it's rightfully so or not, that's just tough to see, bro. He was everywhere. Creed, Kang, Loki, or not Kang, Ant-Man, Loki. He was on magazines, a bunch of stuff. Like he was Men's Health, all this. He was on everywhere, bro. And obviously, I haven't actually read the text messages, but from what I've seen from the text messages, it seemed like he was talking crazy about maybe taking his own life and unaliving himself. He was threatening. I mean, he was just a bunch of stuff. There's audio of him yelling at her. I don't know. Either way, I feel like all that stuff matters in the fact of did he do that stuff that night? But my thing is the video, bro, is just from what I saw, he's running away from her and him throwing her back in the car. I don't know. I know you shouldn't really put hands on a woman. And, I guess you just gotta. in that type of situation, you just gotta pull out your phone, record, and run away. Real shit. You just gotta run away at that point. At the same time, yeah, he shouldn't have cheated on her. If that's what this whole thing started from, like the whole Grim grabbing the phone and her like, it seemed like they had a toxic relationship. But anyway, he definitely upgraded though. Man, from her to making good is crazy. But anyway, I just had to see. And if they were in an abusive relationship, maybe, and if he is struggling from mental health problems, maybe he could, find some help, maybe some therapy, counseling, whatever. Find a way to bounce back. Because he's a great actor, I'm sure people will. Because there's been other actors that have domestic violence and other issues. Look at Robert Downey Jr. Before he was Iron Man, he had a bunch of problems and all that type of stuff. And he still came back doing great things now. So I don't know. But just so this video ain't just super, depressing or whatever. There was a bunch of funny stuff, real funny like tweets and stuff I've seen about this. I'm just gonna put those on the screen. Here's one. It said Jonathan Majors 4-month run. Like this one we got. It says John Majors 4-month run. That's what I'm saying. This movie was super boring though. This movie was done boring. This movie right here, done boring. I don't know. I fell asleep on it. I don't remember how I ended it. It wasn't. It was like some like I don't know. That wasn't it. Anyway, but like he was just at the top of the world, bro. Crazy. And then we got another one. They said, "What's the most outrageous character to cast as Kang now?" Like the most like they got Steve Harvey as Kang. That is funny. What else we got? This video was funny too. They said this is hold on. They said this is Jonathan Majors seeing Michael B. Jordan in 2 years time. Oh, and this is the thing I saw where they said that John Boyega is basically he's not interested in being Kang, pretty much. Either like I said, it's just sad to see. It just really is sad to see. Ugh. Bro, I saw another tweet that was like, even the most powerful villain in the multiverse still couldn't beat a white woman. Honestly, I didn't know when that happened. I did not know whether or not they were gonna recast him or not. I didn't know if Marvel would drop, but they dropped that nigga quick with the quickness. I told you, it was like an hour after that news broke. Quickly. I know a lot of people are happy about he's like getting found guilty and stuff too. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. Oh yeah, so another thing I want to talk about in this video is the whole Avengers 5 not being Kang Dynasty anymore. Which I want, like, what are they gonna make it? Because they did change the writer, they changed directors, I'm pretty sure. So is it just about to be something completely different? Which you really don't need Kang to lead into Secret Wars. Really, you don't. Secret Wars, you could just have it be the Beyonder, be the main villain. You don't even have to really introduce it. You don't have to build up the Beyonder. The Beyonder could just be like some random. Because in the comics, they don't build up to the Beyonder. He just shows up, takes all the heroes and villains, like, fight, let's see what happens. Avengers 5, it's not gonna be called Kang Dynasty, so I wonder what is it gonna be called then? Like, what is it gonna be about? I mean, we don't really know, because what people were thinking what was gonna happen. People were thinking that before all this stuff happened, that Kang Dynasty was gonna be about the Kangs like showing up way more crazy and like doing stuff to mess with the Avengers, like the Avengers versus the Kang. The Council of Kang, basically. Maybe something happens in there where like it leads to Secret Wars and all the multiverses come into one like battle world type area in Secret Wars, and then you have Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, all these other, just a bunch of crazy stuff like people think Secret War is going to be. Now I don't know what they're going to do. I really don't know what they like. I don't know. At the same time though, they do have, like I said, with the whole Kang stuff, they do have a good out with the whole TVA thing, and then like. Because the way Loki season 2 ended, you could kind of just be like, Kang's taken care of now, I guess. I just feel like, bro, this is just tough, bro. This is just tough. I really didn't know. I didn't really know if he was going to be found guilty, but the stuff that I was seeing, I was like, he might not get found guilty with this. And then, because what I thought might happen was like, he wasn't going to get found guilty. Marvel would keep him still and maybe just make him do some PR statement or something. But there'd be like a bunch of people mad about him being Kang still. But what did happen was like he was found guilty. They fired him. He was found guilty of certain stuff. They fired him. I really think the stuff that he was found guilty of is still kind of weak. Not gonna lie. I don't know, bro. And I'm not even like, because when the whole thing first started, they were like making it seem like he like beat her ass. That's when that first, like everything that first he was like making like he beat her ass. I was like, and my whole thought process what that was, I was like, there's no way. There's just no way. Not even the fact that I think he would never do something like that. And he's like, I know him personally. Like, no, it's just like, I just couldn't imagine at the height of his, like the height of his career, star power, everything. Like he's the hottest nigga in Hollywood, in movies, everything. Kang, all these other movies is like, he's just everywhere, nigga. He's everywhere. that he would punch his girl, like he would physically assault his girlfriend, a woman, in a cab where he knows there's gonna be cameras. Like, I just don't understand. Like, that thought process of him doing that would be insane to me. Not even the fact, you know what I'm saying? Not the fact that he is capable of doing that, that he would do it in so open and in the public and like everything like that. So I'm like, I just don't know if he would do that. I don't know if he would do that. If he did do that, then that nigga is stupid and he deserved to go, you know, whatever. But now all the stuff that came out, it's just like, I don't know, bro. Man, that's like I said, man, bro, you just gotta be careful who you choose to be in relationships with, I guess, bro. You gotta, especially as a dude, if you want to cheat, bro, just if you want to go, just cut her off, bro. That's it. Just be single if you want to try to cheat, because it just ain't worth something like this happening. It ain't worth any physical altercation between you and a woman. It ain't worth none of that, dog. It just ain't worth it. But yeah, this is the Second Mouse channel. I'm Deshaun. Let me know what y'all think about all this, because this is crazy. This is crazy. You know, let me know your thoughts down below. If you want to see more videos like this, well, I'm going to be making more videos like this with, you know, movie news and updates about certain stuff and like my thoughts about stuff like this and other more positive stuff, obviously. You know, like the video, you know, subscribe so you can see more stuff like this. I have more videos coming, some more reactions. I know I'm behind on like the Kung Fu Panda reaction. I'm behind on, there's a Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Donald Glover trailer that came out a few days ago too. Some other stuff. I'm gonna react to some other stuff videos too. The Second Mouse, I'm Deshaun. You know what we say here. First mouse dies in a trap, the second mouse gets your cheese, baby. And we out. Peace.